guys, so today I am going to film a bag review video, and the bag that I'm going to be reviewing slash kind of telling you the wear and tear on is the Lo&Sons OG, which is kind of funny given the current use of that phrase, but this is what it looks like. I'm trying to get it all in frame. It's a big black nylon bag, like so, and I bought this in May of 2013, so it hasn't been quite 3 years as I'm filming this, but something happened that kind of in a way forced me to film this earlier than like the 3-year mark, which probably would have made more sense. So just to tell you a little bit about this bag, it's become a lot more popular in the last year or two. Like, I've seen a lot of women carrying it, and I think I first learned about it through Capitol Hill Style, I think is the name of the blog, and DC based fashion blogger, and she talked a lot about it. So if you go to their website, they have really well done videos that kind of show the bag in action, like they're packing the bag, so you can kind of see how much it holds. So I'm not going to do a what's in my bag video, but I am going to kind of just give you the basic layout and kind of tell you my thoughts on it. So OG, I think, stands for Overnight Gym. They also have an OMG, which is a slightly smaller version. But anyway, this is the one I have. And I'm about 5'10", 5'11", so I liked the size of this bag. I think I ordered the OMG first and returned it because I liked the shape of this one a little bit better. And this is in the, as you can tell, black nylon, and it has gold hardware and the lavender interior. So really like the color combination. They have a lot of different color combinations now. You know, you can get the nylon in, I think, like navy, red, pink, gray. Like, they have a lot of different options. They have silver hardware options. They have like a camel interior, and a lot of different great bags. And I purchased this for, originally it was $295 was the listed price. I had a code for 20% off, so I ended up paying $236 for it. And again, this was May of 2013. And they haven't increased their prices at all since then. I have noticed that they have been doing more sales. And I've been thinking about buying a new bag because this one is showing some wear. But I didn't pick one up during the sort of Christmas sales, and now I think I'm going to wait. I think last year they may have done like a Valentine's sale or like an Easter sale, Mother's Day. You know, most of the major holidays they have sales, so get on their email list, and you can usually get it at a discount. But even though I'm thinking of replacing this bag, it has been really great. Wear-wise, I think the quality is fantastic. I think, you know, I've used it for a solid 2.5 years, almost 3, and I've been using it as my everyday work bag. I've taken it traveling, so I've used this bag a lot. And the reason I would think of replacing it, the bag can be repaired, so it's not a deal breaker necessarily. So just to give you a kind of brief layout, it has straps with a pretty, and these are leather straps, by the way, so you can wear it as a shoulder bag if you like. It also has these D-rings on the side, and it comes with, what do I do with it? It comes with a shoulder strap, and it's adjustable, so it's just like a nylon fabric strap with the 2 clips on it, like so. So I like to wear it crossbody is my preferred method, because partly it balances the weight a little bit better, so I don't feel like it's just kinder to my back, just put it that way. So yeah, so it has the shoulder straps, it has a crossbody strap. Let me see. All right, so the back, one of the main features I like about this bag, as I drop it, it has this back flap, and it has zippers, as you can see, 2 zippers down here, and I think there's 2 zippers. This one's kind of tucked in there. Maybe it's just 1 zipper. I think it's 2. So it has 2 zippers on the bottom and the top, so you can shorten the gap. And what this is designed for is that you can slip it over the handle of your luggage. So if you want to use this as a carry-on bag, which I think would be great for, you don't have to carry it through the airport. You can use a rolling suitcase to sit this on and take the weight off. So I think that's a really great design feature. It has 5 studs on the bottom, as you can see, and I will note it's definitely kind of more lived in and slouchy compared to when I first got it. Like, I've seen friends of mine who have purchased this bag more recently, and theirs is a little bit more structured, but mine is definitely kind of worn in. One other feature, it has this zipper on the side here. And just on the topic of where you can see that zipper, like the paint and everything is kind of wearing off, which doesn't really bother me, but it does happen eventually. But the idea behind this is you can open it, and there's this, it'll be inside out, and this will give you a good idea of the color of the inside. You can see it's this, like, how do you say it, jacquard or jacquard? I think it's jacquard. It's like a lilac hummingbird pattern, which is really pretty. So you can see it's this kind of pouch, which I have my arm in right now, and it would be, you know, inside out, inside the bag. But the idea behind this is you can put your gym shoes or whatever you want inside there, and that way it'll keep them separate from the rest of the items in your bag and they won't get dirty. I've also used this to put like a wet umbrella in, so I like it for that. So that's a nice little feature. And if you don't want to use that, and you don't want this kind of fabric floating around the inside of your bag, it does have like 2 little, and you're not going to be able to see very well, but it has these little snap tabs here, so you can roll up the pouch and snap it to the side. You can see, so it'll stay out of the way and it won't kind of interfere with everything else. Alright, so that's one part of the exterior. The front compartment, it has 1 long zipper across here. Oh, that was the back, never mind. So the front compartment, it has 1 long zippered pouch, and I like that this zipper is gold, and it has a different zipper pull, so you can see it has the Lo&Sons logo and a hummingbird on the other side. So that way you don't have to accidentally, or you don't have to worry about accidentally putting your keys or your phone inside this back pocket, which has a slip through, and then they would just fall out. Obviously you could zip this bottom completely shut if you wanted to use this as a secondary pocket, but I'm paranoid that I'm gonna forget and it's gonna be open accidentally and something's just gonna fall out. So I don't use it as a pocket. I don't feel like I need to. But anyway, it does have 1 like actual compartment, and on the inside here it has another zippered pouch, and I normally keep like band-aids or wet wipes or something to that effect, just, you know, kind of flat items. And then it has this compartment and it has a I guess key fob. It doesn't detach, but if you wanted to, you could clip your keys to this and then throw them in there. I don't bother doing that hardly ever. And then it has this kind of compartment. It has like 2 pen holders, a little square pocket on that side, and then another square pocket that has an additional pocket zone to the front. So again, I think their website has a lot of great pictures and videos, so you can kind of see more of the use of the bag, but I'm just kind of giving you an overview so I can kind of talk about the wear and tear. Alright, and then on the inside, you can see there's the major compartment. It does have a little leather like tab kind of closure here. And this back compartment is what you would put your laptop in if you wanted to use it for that. And they say this fits a 13-inch laptop, and I have definitely used this to carry a laptop, so I know it works for that. If you have a super large laptop, I'm not sure it would fit. You just have to kind of check the dimensions. I think they do on their website say the maximum dimensions of a laptop that would fit, so you can check it that way. I know my MacBook 13-inch fits fine. So, and it has 2 different holes like that, and then it has another slip pocket here before the main compartment, and this one has their logo, which is a nice touch, like so. One thing I do wish they had done would be to make this pocket like have a magnetic snap or something, so it would keep it a little bit more kind of to the side of the bag, so it didn't kind of get into the main compartment as much. But I mean, I could kind of do that myself if I felt, you know, like I really wanted to. But so, and then on the other side, as I showed you, there is that rolled up shoe pocket on the side, and then towards the front there is this little zippered compartment, which I usually keep like tampons or whatever in. And so there's that, and then there's 2 large pockets on the side, and I normally keep like my phone and like a lip gloss, that sort of thing, to the side there. So that's the basic overview, and as I mentioned before, some of the zipper pulls, especially these like kind of painted ones, are definitely showing some wear. Some of the hardware, let me find a good example. I mean, in general, I'm going to try to get close here. I can tell that just like the plating is kind of getting a little rubbed off. The leather straps, you know, there's some minor, I guess, blemishes, if I can show you, in the straps. But nothing I feel like they're about to fall off or anything. I think, you know, the zippers are still really good, really smooth. The nylon I feel like is pretty sturdy here. So as I mentioned earlier, there was one thing that happened that kind of precipitated this video, and that is the D-ring, which is like this on one side. I was carrying it to work one day and it just like completely broke, and I knew it was kind of going to happen soon because I could tell that things were wearing away, but I didn't bother to fix it until it actually broke. So this is what it looks like, and all it's a piece, well, it's not all it was because it was pretty substantial, but it was this little piece of leather that was looped around the D-ring, and then on the inside of that loop there's this little piece of, I don't know, I mean it's some sort of lacing or something. So that was on the inside of the leather, and then they were all sewn into the seam And I could tell that, you know, basically they were just hanging on by a few threads, and that I could tell it was going to go eventually. So my boyfriend actually has a leather shop on Etsy where he makes a lot of like different personal goods. So a lot of items that, you know, people might take camping or whatnot. But one thing that he made me a while ago now is this card holder. And it's nice because it holds my Metro card for the Metro. So I don't have to take it out of this, it's snapped in, but it stays in this and it's attached to this carabiner. So I will just clip this to one of the D-rings, and I just leave it on the side of my bag so that it's easy to access going in and out of the Metro. But anyway, I really like using this bag crossbody. So he's actually going to take like a little piece of leather and attach it, I don't know, sew it through the nylon somehow to the side of the bag is the plan. So anyway, I wanted to kind of show you what it did look like before he repaired it for me, so that I can still continue to use it. Again, it's kind of a temporary measure, but I really do prefer to use this bag crossbody, so it's kind of, I don't know, necessity for me until I want to fork out another $200 some. And just to show you, this is the D-ring, and I don't know if you can see the kind of tarnishing or wearing away any better. So it's obviously not brand new, but I feel like for 2.5 years of very solid heavy use, it's really held up well. It's not a brand new bag, but it's definitely something I can still live with. And I think, you know, it's worth the money to invest in a good quality bag for the one that you're going to be carrying on a daily basis. So on the whole, I heartily recommend this bag or one of the other ones that they make. And the only thing I would say is they are a little pricey, so I would try to get on their email list or whatever so you can get a slight discount. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of this Lo&Sons OG bag, which still cracks me up given what people say OG for now. But please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you soon.